right, for sure. We're about to do our first interaction. We are pleased this morning to have with us two persons from the Congress of Democratic Change, where if you've been following the news, and of course you are a very active citizen and know what happens around you, you will be in the know by now that the CDC George Weah has termed Kromah, the deputy police chief, as a rebel and a man who has killed men in person. He went further to accuse the deputy police chief of harassing peaceful sedition. Kromah bounced back on this network yesterday and went wild, calling George Weah names, including foolish, idiot, and of course, and a dummy. Those are his words. So today we have called the two persons from the Congress for Democratic Change, Representative Carlos Gray, Deputy Secretary General for, okay, let's just leave it at that, no title for that.
For administration and Deputy Campaign Spokesman.
All the title, and of course the man who just right here.
Sitting with my boss, the spokesman of the campaign.
Oh, wonderful. So we're going to talk, and through Mr. Kromah's interaction yesterday, he referred to Carlos Gray action with the police the last time as
abnormal.
That is crazy, because when something is abnormal, it's not the usual thing. So, gentlemen, thank you for accepting the opportunity to talk. I want to start with you, Mr. Gray. Just give a background to your interaction with the police last time.
Thank you very much. And I'm here in my capacity as the national spokesperson of the campaign team of the Mighty Congress of Democratic Change.
Okay.
And not in my legislative portfolio, okay, with the national deputy spokesperson of our campaign team. First and foremost, I have no personal beef with the Liberia National Police. Let me be very clear on this. At the same time, as an advocate of social justice, if in my presence the police abuse people and brutalize people, I'm under moral obligation to make an intervention of inquiry into the matter and advise the police, because it has to do with the image of the very government that I serve in, and in my presence with police brutality, which happened at the National Police Headquarters. I do not want to dwell into the exigencies of it, but Kalasco Damaro could better explain the situation, because I was there in my presence when you were brutalized. I did not take him to the police.
Kalasco cannot be a good witness for you.
No, I did not. Even other people could be there. I didn't take him to the police station. I went.
Yes, so what already happened? They say your action there was abnormal.
And I explained to you, I don't care how you describe it. And he's a junior in the governmental cycle, so I expect the junior to be the first to.
So what already happened?
What happened was very clear. We went to seek the release of Mr. Koji. That they have informed us that Mr. Koji will have been released to the lawyers. So we went there, and when we entered the office, I met Kalasco in the office, and I, along with Director Kromah, Deputy Director, and along with another authority, and we sat in the office, and we sat for some time, like 20-30 minutes, and Director Kromah, everybody shared joke, we have fun, and he left the office. And then I think it's the Arrow one, I don't know the federal name, I don't know his position. He said that he doesn't love people standing in his office, which was Kalasco. And Kalasco cracked a joke and said, but can you give me a seat, because I've been there ever since. And everybody just laughed. And he didn't talk again, he left it. After a few minutes he received a call, he went out. And after he received the call and went out, he came back. It took like between 10 minutes and said that I order you to get out of my office now, without any exchange. So I asked Kalasco personally, I said, this is the main office, walk out of it. It's not a good thing when somebody say they don't want you in the office, it doesn't matter. And Kalasco politely opened the door, and the fellow jumped from behind a desk and like ran behind Kalasco, just opened the door and walked behind him faster, and opened the door and closed the door while we're there. So I grabbed the door and opened the door to see what was happening. In that process, one of the police officers, I don't want to say no name, maybe he was trying to throw it, and then he hit on me. So when they were beating Kalasco, so I went there between them. I said, no.
Beating Kalasco?
Yes.
In the open there?
In the open.
But there wasn't any exchange between Kalasco and the police?
There was no exchange.
So what's your rule after they started beating
No. Let me tell you my rule. After I started beating Kalasco, I told them this is wrong. You can't do this in front of me. So I went between them and I held my hand with Kalasco that did with the iron bar in there. Okay, I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, and then knock on me also, but I didn't retaliate. I wanted them to show the recording.
This is what I heard. In fact, the man who you say I hate you, I talked to somebody, more than 2-3 persons. They said you held the iron and you said Kalasco was not going anywhere.
But I told you exactly what I did. I don't lie.
Okay, so how do you see that action?
I said to you what I did. Okay.
I'm saying why?
They must tell you what they did.
Okay.
Okay, because it was an abuse.
You prevented Kalasco from leaving the office, or you prevented him?
I never prevented anybody from leaving anywhere.
They say you held iron.
I'm just telling you, I never prevented anybody from leaving anywhere. You were being brutalized in my presence, so I told them that it was wrong.
Honorable Gray,
yeah.
Like I told you what I heard, you held the iron. Kalasco was in front of you. You held the iron and you said Kalasco is not leaving. And you just said, yes, you don't lie, that's what you did.
But I told you exactly what I did.
Now, then there's subsequent question.
No. Listen to me. Okay. I'm now on an interrogation. You're asking a question. I told you Kalasco was being brutalized.
I heard that.
And I intervened between them. I said, no, you cannot brutalize him. He has not rejected leaving the office. He already left the office about to go down. The guy walked or they jump on him and said, put him in jail. I said, for what? Because from where the incident started in the office, we all were there. If I don't know, Koga were there, or not alone, other people, the police were very abusive to us. My parents were insulted even before I told them to go, before I went to go stop them from beating Kalasco. Yes, I intervened to prevent them from knocking on him.
Okay.
I'm not going to run away from that.
Okay, so we come back to the question, though you're now on an interrogation, but I'm going to ask the question calmly. So you held the iron, you said Kalasco was not leaving. That is correct. Do you see that?
Did I say Kalasco was not leaving? Did I say that to you?
Somewhere during the line of questioning.
No, did I say Kalasco was not leaving?
Okay, what did you say?
I said, and let me repeat, there was brutality against Kalasco. I intervened and it was wrong.
Okay, so in the police station, allegedly police were committing brutality.
Did you say allegedly I held the iron?
No.
Okay.
Because you confirmed that.
No. Did you say?
No, but you confirmed.
No,
you said.
No. Initially you said someone explained to you.
Yes.
No. You said
someone explained to me, and right
here. Allegedly, you should have said someone explained to you.
Mr. Gray, this is not a hostile interview now. Let's do it small. You just admitted and agreed that you won't lie. You held the iron. So they allegedly now evaporated.
So let me ask you one question. The subject matter here is what happened with AB. What happened, right? That's the subject matter. That's why I invited the studio for. Was I invited to be interrogated or what?
No, your role.
No. All right. Send the police wrote a letter. I will have no comment on that to the Justice Ministry. Let them deal with it. I will have no comment on that.
But you've already made comment. You started making.
No. I said I will have no comment again. I made comment before. I will have no comment again.
Okay.
Mr. Gray, I beg you.
I said I will have no comment. The Justice Ministry has written the letter. Probably they could go to court, so I will have no comment on that issue.
Honorable Akaras Gray,
my
very good friend. You know, the thing about it, Mr. Gray, I understand.
I've been your friend for long.
Yeah, I understand this interaction. As a journalist and a politician, I know how we can talk. Now, I want to say this, and I'm concerned about your quote-unquote conduct in the police. They were brutalizing one of your friends, one of your partisans, and you held the iron and said he was not leaving. After Kalasco agreed,
I said he was not leaving. That's what you said, right? Okay. I didn't say I said he was not leaving.
What did he say?
So you can put words in my mouth. I said since the Justice Ministry has written.
So, but what was your intervention?
No comment.
You know,
my intervention was explained to you. So thank you very much.
Who explained to you?
I explained my intervention already.
No, because you know what I found troubling. I don't know how.
No, I want you to express your opinion because you're entitled to an opinion. I know you will become more opinionated on this program.
All right. So look, let's leave that whole police station thing. Let's go to the one I'm talking about. Okay, so talk about A.B. Kromah and what he said to your CDC.
I will give first to my deputy.
No, you can't determine that. When you give your view to, we determine who start talking.
The first thing is.
So let's leave the police station thing.
The first thing.
The Ministry of Justice. Let's concentrate on the one you want.
Let me respond to not the unorthodox, unnecessary, misdirected, what we call miss and hit. Action by the Deputy Director for Rebel Affairs. And I hold no apology for what I said. Yet today I take full responsibility.
But who asked for apology?
No, people, no. I say because the station could ask for a disclaimer.
No.
It's professionalism in journalism.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, it's professionalism in journalism.
Deputy for Rebel Affairs.
Yeah, the Deputy Police Director for Rebel Affairs.
Police Director for Rebel Affairs. Do we have that position?
So you see, you want to waste our time at meeting now.
No, but he mentioned police. He said but for Rebel Affairs. Yeah. So do we have that position?
Was Ambassador Weah an idiot when he said you asking?
No, that does not represent government.
Don't purport yourself to be the defendant.
No, that's not defending. When you mention the police.
You have a position to call Inspector General in the Act of Legislation that created the police.
We have police director.
No, you have.
Well, we do not have Inspector General.
You call Inspector General.
No, I do not call.
All right, I know there is a Deputy Police Director for Rebel Affairs.
Okay.
So you cannot go that route with me. Okay. The first thing first here is that, let me say this to you. Ambassador Weah was very clear that the Deputy Police Director for Rebel Affairs should comport himself. There is a moment of civility. The days of jungle justice are over, dead and gone. He's very clear about that. So there is no need for the Deputy Police Director for Rebel Affairs to comport himself in a manner and form and become abusive and brutalize our people. The PSU and the ERU, I want to tell you this, they do not operate by the scope of operation, also of the directive of the Deputy Director for Rebels Affairs. That is operation in the police itself. Now, the issue of running away from your past, we are not against those who fought war. They are Liberians. Some may have justifiable reasons for getting involved into the civil crisis. Some may have not justifiable reasons.
Some are predominantly CDC partisans.
So getting involved into the, whether they are seditions, whether they are President Salif or whosoever, is not the subject matter here. The subject matter is that we're not against those who went into the civil crisis. Okay, we're not against them, but history shows, and even if you want justice, your past will be written down into history. No matter what the case is, you cannot shy away. Even if people forgave you, even if there's reconciliation, there will be a record to show your participation, or people will remember. We can forgive but must not forget. Don't make that mistake. So the issue of being a deputy chief of staff for Ulemun K is an open secret. The issue of being a chief of staff on Ulemun K slot, that allocation for the Republic of Liberia, is an open secret. He cannot run away from his past. The National Deputy Campaign Spokesman will further justify that by a document in our possession. If you look at this document, it's written by Councillor Frederick A.B. Jawed. He said, look, he said,
who is he?
You can read his autobiography. You read about him.
No, I mean, who is he? In which capacity?
The deputy.
No, but you're just about to touch.
Yeah, the deputy will expand on that. I will deal with this.
All right. So let me ask you a question. You already spoken a little bit on that. Your political leader said A.B. Kromah was harassing peaceful sedition. You want to expand on that? What does he mean when he say Deputy Police Chief Ibrahim Kromah harassing peaceful seditions?
When he says that, first and foremost, not only have we peacefully assembled to receive Mr. Jeff Koji, not only have Kalasco peacefully gone to the police station. In fact, he's a friend of Director Kromah also.
You say you want to talk about our police team?
I said not. You say harassment, peaceful.
Okay.
You're talking about that. I'm not going into the exigency of that. I'm telling you, these are some of the evidence of harassment. Harassing Mr. Kalasco in his presence, upon his instruction. Not only that, but also what transpired at the central prison, where somebody was being brutalized, with all rioting, with all protesting. Okay, not only stopping at that point, but where in other seditions. For example,
how did he harass peaceful sedition? That's the point I want.
No, when you say harass,
yeah, harass. Say he harassed peaceful sedition.
When you say harass, what is harass? You want to play on the denotative or the connotative meaning?
I wish I knew what Joshua was talking about.
No. When you say harass, I've expanded on it. Okay. Harassing, like Kalasco, for example, like the issue of beating.
Was he physically present when Kalasco was quote unquote harassed?
Yeah, physically.
He was there physically.
Physically.
Okay, so you were
no. Physically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So That's constitutional harassment.
He did not physically. I've also been harassed consistently. Okay, there are many times I've been harassed by the deputy police director for Rebel Affairs. Okay, I'm also a living example of that.
The reason I wanted the deputy police director of Rebel Affairs thing to just go, I told you I've said it one or two times, but Solo try to tell you, because that is not part of the nomenclature. It
doesn't matter. You cannot put a word in my mouth what I said about that.
So if you were to complain, AB Kromah to the legislature,
I'm not ready to complain anybody
before. If you were, I'm saying if.
No, that conditionality.
Because you've just stated that AB Kromah often harass
Mr. Gray.
No, I will not report him.
Mr. Gray.
You will not report him?
No.
Oh, Mr. Gray. I want us to be a little bit calm as possible, let us be good to the interaction.
But we can't.
Hey man, I pick you now.
Solo, as at least we can take it one. I'm very calm.
Okay.
I'm a calm gentleman, very calm, and not angry that the deputy police director for Rebel
At your standing as a member of our national political leadership, when you use words as you've been using on a statutory position, perhaps the children listening will say, perhaps they really got some kind of position they call Deputy Police Director for Rebels Affairs. So, for me, I don't think it's a good thing. You can use other insulting words you want to use if that's the way you want to go, but the title is fixed, it's for operation. So, to be fair to this interaction and those listening, let's just leave that Deputy Director for Rebel Affairs.
Did you tell him to leave the word idiot? No, let's be fair. Let's face the intellectual desk of wisdom here today.
All right, no problem.
No, did you tell him to leave the word idiot?
You listened to the interaction yesterday?
No, did you tell him to leave the word?
Several occasions I said he was using very harsh words.
You said, but did you tell him not to use that?
Yes, I did.
No. Play the tape.
Okay, no, we can't go that way. So
play the tape. I know you said to him using very harsh words. I agree. You said he using very harsh words.
I beg you.
Mama D, the people listen to you.
Okay, so no problem. I agree. I'm in the wrong. Let's go to.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Wolokolie. Just go away position, sir.
Thank you, Mama D, and it's a pleasure being here again. After having been deprived from,
you see now,
I will say that, Mama D. I will say that. And you cannot stop me from doing. You said it. You mentioned it on your show.
I see your sanction finished.
So
why you sanction?
Who authorized you to sanction me? You said
Samura,
it. I'm repeating your words, Mama.
Samura, go ahead.
Okay, your sanction. After depriving you, we now give you the opportunity.
They say don't go there.
Second one happened.
They play that court here. They can sanction people.
I don't know who authorized me to sanction somebody. But anyway, Mama D is my friend. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. No,
that's okay.
My very good friend.
Yeah, my good friend. No, but on a serious note, Mama D, comments coming from Deputy Police Director AB Kromah was extremely unwarranted. And as a matter of fact, his insults to Ambassador Weah in his response of what I refer to as a consulate advice coming from the peace ambassador to Director Kromah.
Advice?
Yes, it's an advice. Now, this is the situation. Let me give you in the context in which I understood the way Ambassador Weah spoke. There is no way that you can easily bring somebody to book on evidence of his past without measuring his past. Ambassador Weah was basically concerned about a new police force. Ambassador Weah was concerned about the credentials of those officers who represent the police force. So it was completely shocking to note that a re-emergence of Director Kromah's past attitude were continuously outburst and being very pervasive into the ranks and files of the police force.
Okay.
The continuous brutality, the continuous physical and physical participation of Director Kromah's continuous brutality against peaceful Liberian citizens, especially those citizens who are seditians or seditists. And again, I sure you know when I say citizen and seditious, those are the nomenclature of female and male characteristics.
Let me ask you, go ahead.
Seditious.
Go ahead.
No, the program is educative also.
Yeah, no.
Mamadi is important. You thank you. You did mention Mamadi. I read it. I know you had no, but Mamadi, you got to stop this. I don't know whether it's a form of
go ahead
disruptive, Mamadi.
Go ahead.
I'm in speech.
Yeah.
These kinds of attitudes must be curtailed within the police force. So, Ambassador, we have mentioned that we expect people like AB Kromah to behave in a more decent manner.
After being rehabilitated.
I mean, the assumption was that A.B. Kromah had been fully rehabilitated.
And not traumatized.
Only to find out that A.B. Kromah did not even go through the rehabilitation process. We realized that lately. He has not gone through the rehabilitation process.
Some research yesterday shows that.
Yeah, research after his participation, alleged participation, and which has been written on several media, of which Director Kromah has never come up to disprove. And now at this point he's running like a beheaded chicken, trying to say that he's trying to disprove some of those parties. Director Kromah can never, in any given circumstance, deny his participation as a former rebel commander of Wolokolie. This is something that he cannot deny. Now, he escaped the rehabilitation process. Don't forget, Ambassador Weah was one of the forerunners of those who were involved in this disarmament process. And my understanding is that Director Kromah did not disarm. He only lied, gunned down, and tried to go on a political asylum and escape this country without going through the necessary rehabilitation process, giving fake personalities and giving fake impressions of his personalities and the credentials in the diaspora.
Okay, time for him to ask question. Now, let me tell you, if at all Ambassador
his response, let me just say this. Let me say this finally.
I said 3 minutes that have gone, so let me ask question. Ambassador George Weah refers to A.B. Kromah as ex-rebel and as a peace ambassador. Don't you see that troubling that he will be taking that route, Mr.
Former peace ambassador?
And let me just say this.
You said it at the time.
Let me just say this to you. Ambassador Weah was clear in the interview that he's a peace ambassador. He also the standard bearer of the Congress of Democratic Change. Go to the tape. And as a political leader of the CDC, he has he has a responsibility to the people of Liberia and also to seditions. So he says in dual capacity, not only as the former appointed peace ambassador, like so they will say.
The question is,
but let me just say this to you.
No, the premise getting long. The question is, Ambassador Weah, that's supposed to be a unifier, the mayor at the center, referring to another Liberian as a rebel. And the fact that we have many persons who are rebel in the country, some seditions even included, don't you think he was playing with the sensitivity of people in our class? That's just a straight.
No.
Okay. So that was the right thing.
At no point in time, Ambassador Weah spoke directly in the context to a man who we thought would have been more civil, because Ambassador used the word civil. If you listen to it, he said now the new police force, like Samura put it, we expect a new police force because they were vetted, to some extent. Though the political appointment of the police was only vetted by the president, unlike the UN and other forces who had the other guys to have been vetted. So there's a different thing by law. So Ambassador Weah referenced that, look, your action is a reminiscence, it's a reflection of what you did during the war days. Even though I'm a peace ambassador, but you cannot do that. It was a caveat. It was a piece of advice to him.
No.
My disappointment, you don't have to agree.
It was. Okay, let me tell you.
No, I said you don't have to agree.
Mamadi is what it was.
Yeah, let me.
You asked me a question why I think about it. No, I'm telling you.
Honorable Great.
Okay, all right.
My question was straight.
And I answered your question.
Don't you see? Because these are the words of Ambassador Weah.
Play Ambassador Weah words.
Can you play the?
Can you play? We don't want you to interpret. Play Ambassador Weah words. No, but Mamadi, you have to play the.
I don't like what you're doing.
Wait. Mamadi,
if you become disruptive.
Mamadi is misinterpreting Ambassador Weah.
Did I say anything?
Yes, you said something earlier.
What did I say?
Can you play Ambassador Weah words?
Can you play Ambassador Weah words?
What did I say?
Can you play Ambassador Weah words?
What did I say?
It's only fair that Mamadi plays Ambassador Weah words.
Okay, Samura, I beg you, for God's sake, let me ask the question and you answer. Please, let us, be calm. Yeah, who are you for? So, Mr. Gray, my question is, if Ambassador Weah, who is believed to be the peace ambassador, will refer to another group of Liberians as former rebel who...
Not group of Liberians.
Okay, another Liberian with identity that many persons share, quote unquote.
Who share identity with him?
Several persons fought war.
People fought from different warring factions.
I'm finding the interview very difficult.
Some of those who have fought have changed.
No,
they've gone through the rehabilitation process.
Up to this time, you have not changed.
No problem. Another question, Mr. Gray. Why did you gather at the Central Prison the other day? Was it day before yesterday? Why did you go there?
The first thing first is that I went there
Huh?
I went there.
Yeah, I know you're there. I saw you.
So
and I saw you interacting with the police.
I interacted with them. Yeah. I mean, we had cordial relationship with them.
Cordial?
Yeah.
That's not cordial?
No, I had cordial relationship after the incident.
Oh, after the incident. But when you were there, I seemed a little bit disruptive.
No.
Why did you?
Not when I went there.
Why
No, hold on. When I went there.
Why did Seditian go to the central prison?
Let me just.
And they were mounting insult on police officer. Why were they doing that?
They were mounting what?
Insult. They were insulting. I saw the video. They were insulting the police officer.
Police officers were beating them, or they were insulting them?
They were insulting police officers.
Okay, that's what you saw. But what I saw, let me tell you.
Listen to one of your lawmakers.
No, hold on.
No, just wait now. Listen to this.
No, hold on first.
Listen to this.
No, hold on first.
Don't do that. They're right to go stay again. And I'm good. You don't do that.
Okay, this is one of your lawmakers, Judas Berry. He said, "Why would you be abusing policeman for?" He was disturbed. He was there calling Sedition. Just stop abusing the police. Listen to me.
No. You don't do that. Be abusing policeman. Be abusing policeman. Be abusing Our brother, you have to abide by the rules and order of this place. To finish and clear about it. If the police say, let's dress on the side, let's dress the people. We are obtaining a release of Jefferson coaching. Let remain peaceful partisan. Let remain peaceful partisan. Let remain peaceful partisan. What will come for our skin? Violence, that is the again. And I'm good. You don't do that. Be abusing policeman. Be abusing policeman.
Okay, that was
many
let me respond. Hold on, man. Don't run out of judgment here, man.
No, I mean, if you're speaking like that,
no, hold on.
Let's remain peaceful.
Let's remain peaceful. Be peaceful, man. Did they say let's stop beating the people? Did they say stop beating the people?
No, let's remain peaceful. It means that they were peaceful.
Let me respond.
Let me respond. If somebody is peaceful, they generally. How? Let's remain peaceful. No.
Hold on. He said, listen, and I want to get it straight. He said, let us remain peaceful. He didn't say stop being disgruntled. That means they were peaceful.
Simple.
The possibility of the police action tension was mounting. So he was insisting, let us remain peaceful. That's what he said. Okay. So there was possibility. Before Judas Barron went there, let me get you the incident first. Before Representative Barron went there, the police had brutalized a partisan of the Congress of Democratic Change before he went there. So under that condition, you expect that there will be some emotional outburst, not out of being violent. Okay, yes, there will have been the change of conversation, not out of being violent. That's why he was insisting that it remain peaceful, even with police brutality. Prior to when he spoke, he insisted let us remain peaceful.
Did you hear him say, why will you be abusing policeman for?
Who did he say that to?
Listen.
No, who did he say that to?
Don't do that. They're right to go stay again. And I'm good. You don't do that. Be abusing policeman. Be abusing policeman.
You said that Judas said why you be abusing.
Whoever said that? There's something somebody said
behind it. Yeah. Play it.
They talk about the police resistance.
I want you didn't join the voices together.
No, don't worry about that.
Yeah. You do voice speaking. No. I hope you didn't join the voices together.
Why do you think we're caricature of voice? No. Look there.
Listen.
We're not caricature of voice.
He said, I don't even trust you.
He said, no, I trust.
No, why you say that? You've taken a new dimension.
Don't worry. I trust.
I don't have to trust you.
I trust the recording.
It's no exception to your comment.
You can take exception.
Please. Okay, Mr. Gray, I'm sorry. Gentlemen, I beg you. Let me hear from the police spokesperson.
You can take exception.
Sam Collins, you've been calling on this network for a very long time. The rule is simple. Lower the volume of the receiver and speak to the telephone. Good morning.
Police are always brutalized.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm listening to Tom and Jerry in this studio.
My man.
the former partisan of CDC.
Go ahead.
Is that a former partisan?
Yeah.
You can still go to the headquarters.
The studio guest after all sort of things and called the deputy director of police all sort of things.
People have said that also.
We cannot really go below the bell. We run a professional police institution and we remain professional.
Yeah.
Everything that we did, whether people gathering at the central police or coming within our headquarters, was done within the confines of the law. It was Mr. Akaro's grade or Representative Akaro's grade that put aside honorable coat and dressed in a Montserrado suit to fight and brutalize police officers within the headquarters of the Liberal National Police.
A brutal police officer.
And having created, we have made direct representation to the Ministry of Justice, and the Ministry of Justice has sent that representation to the leadership of the House of Representatives, and we are watching the House of Representatives to take the necessary measure against Honorable Gray. The police force will not be dragged into the court by anybody, because people have national responsibility to present themselves as national leaders. Now, if you go against the law and begin to preach messages at a time that we are going to election and want to make the police department look like a department that the people of Nigeria should not respect, the police department will not go in the court with anybody. But mind you, let me say this to your super guest, that we will deal with any deviant that will want to cause any trouble within the Nigerian society. We have a responsibility to protect the peace. We have a responsibility to make sure that nobody, regardless of status, breach the peace in the Republic of Nigeria. If the CDC comes into power to be the government that will provide leadership, they will definitely not bring people from Ghana. They will definitely not bring people from Nigeria to join the Nigerian police. They will have to be those that we have in the Nigerian National Police. Our Kromah is the professional police law enforcement officers that we have, and we are proud of this work. And those who commit crimes, don't get involved in deviant activities as those who see Mr. Kromah as an enemy. But he's not an enemy. Anybody who imposes the law that person is become an opponent. And we are aware of that. That is why we make sure to make sure that we begin with peace here in Nigeria.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
The
077469794 is the number to call. Yesterday on the show we had an opportunity to get you on, so we're gonna get Mr. Kromah the equal opportunity.
Oh, definitely.
But just
put him on.
Now you cut me on. You gave him more time, yeah. The way you cut me on yesterday, don't do it to him.
Live on the line from here. So
you call him when he call you.
It doesn't matter. Good morning.
good answer.
I wanted to hi to you, Mamadi, and hi to Samura and the two guests. We have to be careful in this country. Mr. Akagwe,
call me Akaros, man. Don't call me Mr. Akaros.
Very, very serious deviation from civility to a large extent. I and the little guy there, Mr. Wolokolie knows very well that going ahead to steal all of these items is not going to change the fact that there was an incident that happened in the CDC headquarters and police actually came to investigate. That is the crux of the matter. And basically, we will do the investigation. We have done what we had to do in this case and go to court. What the CDC has to do now is to fight to protect the process that is.
Speak to your allegation as being a rebel.
Councilor Cheru say you are a rebel.
I think what is a rebel?
Please, you guys are being disruptive.
I think what you ever fought for your limo.
Please,
Councilor Cheru say you are a rebel.
You want to give all the
what do you want to oath?
Please, I respect one another.
Hello.
Kromah. Kromah.
The man is instructing you.
Kromah, please. The guys have accused you of not being rehabilitated.
He's a rebel, yeah.
I'm coming to that. That's what I'm
Yeah, read it.
No, please, I beg you, don't be disruptive, please.
I'm going to address that. I just want to do a little bit of premium check. But let me just speak to the issue of rehabilitation. Mr. Wolokolie has no idea as to what rehabilitation is. Mr. Wolokolie and the other guy in there.
You know rehabilitation.
Great, knows very well, but have no clue as to what it is. To be rehabilitated, he must have been traumatized for some reason.
When traumatized, you are traumatized now.
Carlos, you want to, please, man. No, please, go ahead.
Ibi told me you were killing since you were 22 years old.
Go ahead, Ibi, go ahead.
He told me that.
Rehabilitation will go for people who basically have traumatization as far as the action that they got involved in. The United Nations records are clear, the whole world records are clear. I mean, this is what you guys want to dwell into these trivial situations. There's
so that's okay. Let me get one of Representative Gray's colleagues on the line.
Thank you, sir.
Let me just finish.
Yes, go ahead.
There's no reason to rehabilitate for any reason because we have done our best to bring about peace in this land.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Kromah.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Jackie. Good morning, Honorable Gray. Yeah, first of all, I'd like to express my regrets for the incident of talking of Mr. Montgomery. And then the issue that occurred at the National Police Station some part of last week that involved Honorable Grade, it was also disappointing on the part of the police because I was present. I have gone there through the invitation of Honorable Grade that we have some of our colleagues, our partisans, also would you mind to please go with me, having been, part of them of the National Security Committee at the house. When we got there, the first thing we entered the director, one CID fellow office, the first approach was that the Kromah look at me and say, you see this man too? So I was kind of astonished. So I said, no, I'm not a citizen. But I came by the request of Honorable Grade. We all sat there, and after having received a call, he got out. They were calculated anyway. The gentleman I left in charge with us, we were sitting down, and then one fellow was telling, I don't know him, one slave fellow, but he believed to have been a citizen. So the fellow told him that you got to leave my office. I don't let people to stay in my office. So we told him, my man, please consider him. The fact that we are here in the middle is not causing noise, just leave him. He left him. After 10 minutes, he came again. I said, no sitting here, you got to walk out of my office, you got to leave. It was the time when our father and Grace said, man, please leave the man office. The gentleman leaving the office was escorted by the identical man who requested that he should leave the office, and he slammed the door on us, left us in the office, and immediately released order on the gentleman that should detain him. That was the time Honorable Grace got us and said, but this was not correct. We were sitting here and you asked the man to go outside, we told him to go. Leaving there, you order him a rest, you think it's necessary? We feel it's a disrespect. My son came outside.
At least use your separate position.
Presenting the police.
Thank you. We've gone for 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Thank you. And I will. No, time is an issue here. All right. So wait now, my man. I'm going to agree.
I'm just so real.
Okay.
You're my brother, my man. What happened to you today?
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Kenneth. I'm speaking from Monrovia. The first thing I would like to say is that Honorable Grade, I hold you in your hands. I hold you in your hands. But you're not behaving like an honorable man. To be honest with you. After Samura, I'm not surprised. He's a loose cannon. He thinks he can play people here as a killer. But let me tell you the truth. You are a loser. You will never give anything. If you want to use CDC to give things to God, my brother, you got to earn it. This continent will never give you things. The first of all, Mali, I'm disappointed in you too. Because you got a loose cannon in your studio. He doesn't let you trust you. He's telling you that you take it far. So why should you hold him? Who is he? Is he a part of this conflict? At least Honorable Grade, it was telling me that you don't take it. But that's someone Wolokolie. This guy got a loose camera and he's rude. He has no respect for any authority. So let me tell you the truth. And if you think that he's rude, he's missing. Let me tell you the truth.
Okay, thank you. We have to go on that one. Thank you. And for this,
call. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You hold the line and I hold the line. Let me take this call very quick. You are very disruptive on the show today. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, you live.
And good morning to the good people of Liberia. My name is James Pine Jr. and I joined you from my Benton Street residence this morning.
Go ahead.
So it is so sad because the activities and characteristics exhibited by the Honorable is no different from someone who is going off track. Because it's very simple. The Honorable man, he abused the police. When the police took action, who are you? When the police go to the capital building, do you prevent do you ask the police to walk out of your office and when the police doing that, do you stop the police? They said no. When the police asked the guy to leave the office, the individual said no. And then in return, the police decided to put measures in place for him to leave. He indicted on the police officer.
Were you there, Gispa?
Yeah. Certainly.
Okay.
And calling for the Honorable man to sit down in studio. That's why I say it's a complete embarrassment to the people of District Number 8. This Honorable man can be re-elected in this district.
Okay, no, good morning. This is our final call, then we go home. Good morning.
Good morning, Anthony Jackie.
Yeah, go ahead, Mara.
This is Anthony Marian.
Okay.
I just want to bring one or two issues to your mind for the talk.
Go ahead.
Mr. Wolokolie Institute and myself are graduates of Cathedral School. And in our school, there's a saying that says, he who expects respect should be the first to show it. It's in the world. It's sharing the district office. He who expects respect should be the first to show it.
Definitely.
Okay, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say Mr. Gray and Mr. Wolokolie are not exhibiting respect this morning. Despite what happened between Director Kromah and CDC, Wolokolie is trying to enter the law school. And he should be acting like somebody who would be willing to practice within the law. Violence or exchange of words cannot solve the situation.
Okay.
Everything that happened, CDC will assemble with noise. OG was arrested, CDC should have filed a bill. But instead, when you go to the court in the morning, I'm a lawyer, and then you have them crowded all around the place and singing and making slogans, which should not be. 2 days ago again, they were assembled at the Montserrado Central Prison. They were all calling all on radio. Their participants should assemble at this time. So the CDC comes to power, will they behave this way?
All right, Anthony Mara.
Are they not going to work with Liberians?
Thank you.
Mr. Gray is on radio and insulting, and when somebody insulting, then they will say he's a honorable man.
Oh, AB insulted
And Mr. Gray speak consulting his lawyer, and fortunately for Mr. Gray, he is a lawyer. So you should answer some of these things that ain't line with the law.
I'll answer you in conference.
How about Gray? Your microphone is
You
off.
should not be acting like someone who's just from the jungle, and they claim to be treated as being maltreated. So if they argue a response, even if somebody maltreated you, you respond the same way.
My sister.
You show the difference between anybody.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I think that's it. Our time is up. Please, I can't take any other calls. The calls are still coming, and my private line has been really disrupted this morning with a lot of text messages, and I can go beyond this. Samura, of course, the Deputy Secretary General of the Congress of Democratic Change, Carlos Gray. Gentlemen, we appreciate your time with us this morning. It was really an all-star engagement. Sorry that we cannot go beyond this.
Our closing statement?
No, that's enough.
No, Mamadi,
Okay, go ahead.
That's unfair.
all right, let me just close by stating to the last caller. Your personal relationship with AB should not be translated against me and misplaced aggression.
How you determine the
No, I know. I beg you, yeah.
So she got personal
No, I
relationship.
say her personal relationship with AB
Okay.
should not be a misplaced aggression against
Go
me.
ahead.
And finally, there is sufficient evidence to show that AB
You know what? You know the thing about evidence. You know the thing about evidence.
yeah.
Somebody will
AB, I have in mind.
But somebody opinion, somebody
AB that rebel, AB that rebel, and I encourage AB to go to court. You call someone, they call you rebel, you say you're going to court.
There is an article on perspective.
AB could not call you. Personal relationship with someone you made them to call.
Their opinions are written on the internet.
You test personal relationship.
Okay, this is why I know I wanted to give you the opportunity to conclude. So I would deny the opportunity because our cars will open more wounds. Yeah. Thank you for being there. We're taking a break. We'll be right back.